You know what they say, friends? If you can't beat them, join them. But not in that, like, hate Mojang, the devs are lazy sense. Like, this is not my vibe. Instead, just in the sense that the modders did it. They did it early. And they did it for us. Aww. Just like the overachievers who do all their work in class and not using ChatGPT at home. The modders have done it. The Breeze, the Trial Chambers, the Armadillo, and even more. It's all here, already. Today I said it's about time we hunker down and dive in and check it out. Beginning with, Mr. Cool himself. I can't get over the name of this thing, and oh wow, that's a clean model. I always get so nervous, guys. Like so alone, naked, and afraid. With these mods, I try and like scope them out and check them out as much as possible, but I like to leave some of it for the video, so it's like a genuine first reaction or whatever, and wow, that's a clean model. It's a little bit of a Short King situation going on, but like, really, really clean model right there. Look at that. I love the big head and the rod spinning in the middle. That's a Blaze callback, Blaze call out for sure. And you know, now that I get the lad up close and personal, I know Twitter is all about calling this thing an elemental mob and everything like that, and I mean, yes, obviously elemental mob, but the tornado around it, like spinning every once in a while, that really does the job. It really points it out here. My friend, my angry, yellow-eyed, which is a terrible disease sign, friend, you are looking good. Next step, you know how it goes. We find a mob that is really cool, really good looking, and then we find a chest with a ton of extra loot. I was thinking we will maybe take this thing on in survival and see how it feels. Now, I have absolutely no clue what to expect. I did not look into the stats of this version of the Breeze or anything like that, but I figure we give it a fair fight at first. In case he's not like, you know, very powered up, or whatever, we take him on in iron armor. What are you doing? Arrows. You're shooting arrows at me, really? Oh, you're missing. Alright, so we got a couple different options here when it comes to combat. The Breeze, I don't know what he's doing. He's just like shooting arrows and hitting me every once in a while. Not too much damage. We take it out from the range, maybe. That could totally work. Or we could get a... okay, I see. As soon as I get close to you, you're a little bit like... Oh, you're dangerous up close. Oh, that's cool. You're dangerous, but not too dangerous. You're done. No. Okay, no. You're done. No. You're done. I told you you're done. Alright, so combat experience numero uno. It's checked on. It was difficult, but not too hard. For run number 2, I think we ought to go ahead and step things up all the way to the maximum here. Netherite armor, at least pieces of it, and a netherite sword. Iron sword, we don't need you anymore. You failed me. Oh, no way, and what's this? Haha, what's this? Dear Bonzo, you decided to join me over in this world to take the Breeze on? Aw, that's so sweet. I can't lie, I think you'll be demolished to bits in a second, but I guess we'll see. The Breeze take number 2. With netherite armor, a dog, and a sword, we rush into battle and hit you. The critical will send the dog in and... Oh, you don't even attack the dog. You don't even attack the dog at all, you just want me. You give me all the smoke while the dog takes it out. Haha, not so scary anymore. The final thing I like to test out with our cool new friend here off the top of my head is of course a little bit of comparison. Fire elemental mob right there, the Blaze, the classic, and the Breeze right there. Yeah, with the same head vibe. Oh, that's so cool. The spinning orbs rotating slowly in opposite circles, contrasting, and then the orbs rotating a little bit faster over here on this mob. Yeah, this is so cool. The fire, the smoke right there because he's on fire. And then the wind around this thing. Yeah, this mob is so cool looking. Dare I say, one of the best additions recently. I hate to do it, but time for a pop quiz. The Breeze, it was announced at Minecraft Live. Where does the Breeze stay? You let me know down below. And hey, this works out perfect. While you're down there, there's a like button. Tap it, please. It helps. So today, the sheer beauty, stunning attractiveness, wonderful gorgeousness, everything that we're taking a look at, it's all thanks to LynFox Gamer. That name right there, that's a throwback. We definitely checked out something by LynFox at one point. This is not only a beautiful 1.21 mod, but one of the only ones that I could find so far that adds most of the stuff that was announced at Minecraft Live. Link below. Ah yes, the answer. The Breeze. Our good friend the Breeze, once added to the game, will inhabit a brand new structure. Now this is going to be an underground structure and potentially a very, very large structure. This thing is known as none other than the Trial Chambers, with all of its beautiful deep slate and copper glory. So I can't lie, finding one of these things inside of this mod was, it was a little bit tricky. Initially, I was thinking we would jump into the mod, find it in survival, and whoo, boy, it'll be fun, but I actually cut the whole segment out of the video. It was really long. So instead, I went ahead and located a perfectly clean looking one, and we'll dive into it in survival in a minute. But look at this, how this worked out, a side-by-side comparison. The trial chamber, when it was first announced, it was kind of like hyped up as a brand new Dungeon 2.0 for Minecraft 1.21, 15th anniversary, everything like that. Brand new Dungeon 2.0 is like so much bigger than that version. And actually, like, these versions of the trial chamber, I have a sneaking suspicion that the vanilla structure will be even bigger than this one. Like, this is relatively small still. So, of course, as we all know and love, this brand new structure will be built out of brand new copper blocks. And speaking of brand new copper blocks, we've got a bunch of new copper blocks inside of this mod. Even better, these new copper blocks are so similar to the ones that we just saw in the snapshot, like literally last week. In fact, they're so similar that they're essentially identical. Like, I mean, look at this copper gray right there. That's perfection. That's exactly it. I don't know how LinFox did it, and I don't know exactly when this mod first debuted, but I assume LinFox just took a frame-by-frame analysis of this Minecraft live footage right here, and was able to essentially perfectly recreate the textures, all of the models, everything like that in-game for us today so we can check it out. This block, this one, it looks a little bit different. I think the, maybe like the circle is a little bit less pronounced, and instead it's like a square with an X, and same thing is gonna go for the door over there, and actually the trap door as well. You know what? Now that I take a second look at it, though, is it maybe identical? It might be. The copper grate, no pun intended, is spot on. It looks so great. And then the copper bulb, I mean, it looks a little bit different, but I'm not gonna lie. This thing is still stunningly gorgeous and beautiful looking. Of course, though, for more of an in-depth look at the actual proper blocks, check out a snapshot video. This one, next. Now, just like how it went for the breeze up on the surface, I don't exactly know what to expect here. Should we be geared up like a lot for the trial chamber? Should we be geared up just a little bit for the trial chamber? I have no clue. I think full iron it is, and with our dear trusty friend Bonzo, who will never let me down, we should be good to go. So this trial chamber, it'll be interesting to see in the vanilla game, once this thing is eventually added to snapshots, how we actually find this thing. For this version of it, it just kind of like generates randomly under the ground, kind of smashes in the cave, you find the entrance, you break your way in. Right off the bat, we get a little bit of, ooh, whoa, oh, no way, we get a lot of bit of loot. A full stack of diamonds, Bonzo, a full stack of diamonds, and maybe, yes, even more. Oh, whoa, I don't know how to feel about that. That's a lot of diamonds. All right, but welcome to the crib here, the crib, all over the place. We got this beautiful, oh, I forgot to show those off, the tough blocks are all here too. The difference here with these tough blocks is they're a little bit darker inside the snapshot, but anyways, we got tough and we got copper. Let's see where we go. I want to explore the crib and check it all out. We got a door down there, and then over here we got a grate and the slime jumper. I'll come right back to that in a second. Behind door number one is, oh, okay, all right. Behind door number one is the trial chamber. Flashback, rewind, that never happened. Over here, instead of jumping through the door like an absolute fool, we go ahead and use the slime block jumper to jump a little bit lower. And now we're in, I suppose, the depths of the chamber. Bonzo, you better be careful, my boy. Alright, so if we wanted to get down into the lower part of the chamber, I feel like that way over there is probably the way to do it in style and coolly, but okay, so we got a spawner. But we got even more diamonds. I don't know how I feel about this, lads. I don't know. Alright, so spawner number one that doesn't seem to really want to spawn anything. It's probably too bright in here. It's meant to be a stray spawner. We'll go ahead and help our friends out a little bit, take on a challenge, why not? Maybe block off some of the light, and then all of a sudden, you, my friends, I'm swarmed. Oh, what did I do with myself? One of the things that I'm most curious about with the trial chamber, once it's eventually added to the game, is like this whole copper lamp oxidization thing. When it was debuted, King B-Dog said that the lamp sometimes will oxidize and it'll be like really, really dark, but then other times it's like, hey, nice and bright, and it's not too bad, it's not too bad. When it's dark inside of this chamber, I wonder if like other mobs, like are you gonna have a creeper spawn inside of this thing and like, you gotta deal with a creeper plus the stray, or like, yeah, just how is it gonna work? Alright, so now that this spawner is actually dark, it's go time. I'm not gonna mess with them. They're skeletons, I forgot. Iron armor is not that good against skeletons. I hate them. Go away because I need to move on to the next spawner, which appears to be something of a slime spawner. And then a doorway into the wild. Alright, so a slime spawner and then a doorway out into the wild. Now it looks like this structure might have got cut off in generation by like a cave or something here, but check out what I just noticed up high. We got another door. I wonder if this structure will have like ways that you need to build around to get over to, because that's such a fire cool idea. Looks like a dead end. Now, if I remember correctly, yes. If I remember correctly, we should be able to move back over this way and get a little bit higher up. Go back to the first door and check out what's over there. So I got a glimpse of it when we started to move into this room here. But oh yeah, that's right. We should be able to brighten it like that. Okay, that's good to know. Anyways, I got a glimpse of it in here. We got a brand new type of spawner over there. The sword, buddy, you got to come back with me. And inside of the room, an intense and crazy battle begins. Alright, so our brand new spawners, the trial chamber spawners, aesthetically, absolutely at the pinnacle. Very, very beautiful looking. I have a feeling the breeze were meant to come from these spawners. I'm no modder, I don't know the ins and outs, the technicalities of everything. Oh, we just had to trigger the spawners. No big deal. Alright, so just like that, we move into the room, and oh, we're swarmed. There's breeze all over the place. Friendly fire. They attack each other. No. I need my netherite sword back. Okay, if we're swarmed by breeze inside of a trial chamber, there's a bunch of them. You can't get them close. This is bad. It's dangerous. We hate to see it. My poor dog. This sounds sick and sad. Alright, give me a second, boys. Give me just a sec. No. Whoa, no. This sad. What is it even for? I don't even want to continue on. It's a little sad, but what I was saying is that we're swarmed by multiple breeze. Maybe the breeze itself on its own doesn't do much damage, but a whole room of them, it's deadly. They can almost not be stopped. Almost can't be stopped at all. They're dangerous and bad and really, really pushing it. They're pushing it here, but I could use these obstacles to my advantage. Alright, look buddy, you're real funny, but I'm back and you're done. Trial? Trial complete. Oh, excuse me, trial not complete. There's one more skeleton spawner in here, but not so fast, buddy. Not so fast. The structure itself, this non-official small version of it, I would already give this thing like a solid 8 out of 10. It's a small, like, a little challenge you take it out, but it was fun, it was enjoyable. If we want to talk about the loot, hey, yes, that's like a 10 out of 10, though. That's like a crazy amount of loot, and I didn't even get any trial spawner loot. Now, the cool thing about this structure is the fact that it can generate differently every single time. It looks like this version of the structure over here is pretty similar looking, but maybe like a little bit of a smaller combat trial room. One of the cool little quirks, I guess you could call it, of this mod that I've noticed, though, is that this trial spawner thing, it can spawn literally anywhere, and sometimes that means it kind of merges with the surface. We could, like, check it out even more. So it looks like this version of the structure, it happened to get like cut off in half again. I don't exactly know if that's intentional or what, but it's kind of like a perfect, what do you call it? Like that cutaway experiment where you can like, see right into it. You know what I'm talking about. So down low down there, it looked like we had a similar vibe going on. Over here, it looks like, it's all connected. That's all gonna mean, again, as you would expect, back up top, another trial chamber. All in all, the trial chambers, I'm so excited for it. I think there's a lot of potential to have this be one of the best Minecraft structures of all time. And that was fun. The breeze, the trial chamber, that was the big thing that I wanted to test out and see how it feels a little bit early. Trying an unofficial, different version of both of those things out in game, it gets the hype even higher for me. Like, it's really, really cool. But there is one more thing, one more small, adorable thing that we need to check out. So when it comes to 1.21, aside from the crafter block, Lynn Fox has done it all. The beautiful armadillo, look at this thing, it's adorable, it's small, it's tiny, and the sounds, listen. The sounds are like hilarious. I don't know what's going on there and why it's so funny to me, but like, sound like their stomach hurt or something. Only for science, Lynn Fox, don't make me do this, don't make me, no. Okay, good. It doesn't happen like that, but there's a way to get the scoot from these things too. For more on the armadillo and also the cut of rejects, crab, and penguin, check out this video right now because this one's over. If you could pick the breezes drop as anything in the world, what would you make this mob drop when you take it out? You let me know down below and tap that like button right now if you haven't yet, and then subscribe for more videos. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been me, Waddles, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.